everyone! So today I wanted to do a book haul. I've kind of been saving these books on a shelf in my room waiting to do the book haul. I think it's like over the course of a couple months, so I would think like May, June, and July. I got all these books, and maybe April too. Unfortunately, I don't have the money to buy as many books as I would like, but I did get quite a few this month at like some thrift stores and stuff, so I wanted to do a book haul of them. So these ones were the ones that I got first, and it's a set. I believe the set has 7 books total. I have 5 of them, but they all match, which is really cool because they're like red and they have the same covers and everything, so I love that. And they're all titled different things that kind of make sense, like the Titans, the Furies, the Rebels, the Warriors. And I believe, like I said, there's 7 books in the series. I looked it up, so I'm there in the thrift store, and I pulled up my phone, I looked it up on Goodreads because I wanted to make sure it was good because it was a series and it looked really interesting. But if I'm correct, and the books are by John Jakes, and they're the Kedge Chronicles. If I'm correct, it's about the same family but through history. So the first one is pre-Revolutionary War. I'm trying to find like, it tells me what book it is. That's for, yeah, Volume 2 is the Rebels, and I believe that's during the Revolutionary War. Book 3 is the Warriors. I'm not sure when this one takes place. Oh wait, that's Volume 6. Oh, so I don't have Book 3. So I'm missing Book 3, and I think and 7, I think. But so yeah, I've got 5 of the 7. Yeah, and I'm really excited to read these. One of them is going to be for the reading challenge that I will tell you about later that I'm doing for the summer. That's the first one, which is pre-Revolutionary War, but I'm really excited to read these. They looked really good. Again, there's 5. I got 5 of the 7. And I think I think they were $2 a piece, so I spent $10. I spent $10 on all of them. So I was really excited about those because I love getting series, and like some series, like the Anne of Green Gables series, my paperbacks that I own, I collected them over the course of 2 years at various garage sales and thrift stores. So I'm really excited when I find most of the series in one spot. So that really intrigued me and what made me buy them, because I saw 5 matching books on the shelf. So I got that. This one's not a book per se, but it kind of goes along with the book. It's the Case for Christ documentary. This is not to be confused with the movie that is out, and that's more of like a drama movie. This is a documentary. And I'm looking forward to reading this because I read the book and it was amazing and everybody should ever read it. So yes, this is the documentary and I'm really looking forward to watching it. Yeah, it looks really interesting. Like I said, I loved the book and I think everybody should read it. So, Case for Christ, people, read it. Okay, next up, these I got with giving them away in mind because I already have the trilogy in like one, it's like one big hardcover book I own the trilogy of. And this is by Tracy Peterson, and it is the Yukon Quest series. I have book 1 and 3 that I got paperback from the library. They were discontinuing these because I'm pretty sure they have multiples. I have not read these yet. I'm looking forward to giving them a try. I did read, I believe it was by Tracy Peterson. It might have been a co-author with somebody else, but I did read another series set in Alaska in the Yukon by Tracy Peterson, and content wasn't fabulous. It's been a really long time, like 5 or more years, but I remember enjoying them to a certain degree, so we'll see. We'll see if I enjoy them. I don't know. We'll see. So I got those 2, and again, that's with the giving them away in mind because I already have the trilogy, but I would like to read them first to make sure I like what I'm giving away first. Alright, this one is also from a thrift store. This is The Christian Secret of a Happy Life by Hannah W. Smith, and it is a beautiful old copy. The cover is green with gold embossed, and I just love it. I originally got it for my mom because I know she loves old books as well, and this sounded like something right up her alley, and I didn't know for sure, but it triggered a remembrance of a book with the title before. Sure enough, she has read it before, so I think I get to keep this copy, which I'm really happy about. So yeah, that was $1 maybe. I got this one from an antique fair where we sell stuff. So this one's called A Gentleman's Agreement by Laura Z. Hobson, and I am really interested to read this. It got some mixed reviews, I guess because it handled a political issue of the time period. I don't know. I'm interested to read it. It looks, I mean, a gentleman's agreement. That sounds so old-fashioned and cool already. So yeah, I got this for $1 from the antique store. There were also 2 books that I bought this month, the last couple months, that I bought not knowing what they were and ended up throwing them away. One of which was like, sounded horrendous, so I won't go into that, but I was like, I got it, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's such a pretty book and it sounds like an interesting title, and it was $1, so I got it along with this one actually. It was from the antique store, and I got it and came home and looked it up on Goodreads, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so not reading that. But yeah, so Gentleman's Agreement was that one. I'm trying to think of what's next. Okay, these were from a thrift store, I think. So I think these are like 50 cents a piece. I got My Sister's Keeper by Jodi Picoult. Jodi Picoult, I have not read any of her books. I think I started to, but then it was overdue at the library, but I didn't finish it. I am really excited to read this. She is like, in my writing board on Pinterest, like I have some of her quotes as my writing inspiration, and one of my favorites, I'm trying to remember, I can look at my thing over there. Oh yeah, one of my favorite quotes from her is, you can always edit a bad page, you can't edit a blank one. And that is one of my favorite quotes ever, writing inspiration. I have it, like I said, on my wall, that's what I was looking at. But so I'm really excited to read her books. They sound very poetic and beautiful, and this one especially, My Sister's Keeper, sounds very interesting, right up my alley. So I don't know if it's gonna be any good, but I'm excited to give it a try, and it's kind of huge, but hopefully I can get through it. So yeah, that one. I'm gonna look at what else I have here. This was also from the same thrift store. I had seen a friend read and review it recently. It's the Tales of Despereaux, I think that's how you say it, by Kate DiCamillo. She wrote Because of Winn-Dixie, which is one of my younger sister's favorite books. I liked it too, I read it too late in life, I think. Yeah, but I'm excited for this one. I know it became a movie, and because I'm just that way, I have to read the book first, so I got that, and it's actually in really good shape. Like, it looks brand new, like nobody used it. So yeah, I got that one. That was again 50 cents. My sister picked this one up for me at a thrift store, and it's called Leading Lady by Lawana Blackwell. And okay, the series is Tales of London, so I'm already excited about it just because of that. I have a huge passion and excitement over anything from England. So, I mean, hence the fact that my book is the Light of London series. But yeah, so I'm excited about this. Another friend recommended Lawana Blackwell to me, so I'm excited about that. The only thing I'm like slightly bummed about is this is book 3, so now I've got to find book 1 and 2 before I can read this one. But it's in pretty decent shape. I think she got it for 50 cents, and I'm excited to read it. It's about an actress in London, so that should be pretty interesting. Okay, this pile, I got this one at a garage sale. It was pretty much free because I got an entire huge box full of hymnals, sheet music, and a few random books for I think $3 or something. But I got William Shakespeare's As You Like It and Romeo and Juliet in play form. It's actually really cool because it was an estate sale, actually not a garage sale, which was really neat because it's all older stuff. And I think this was like somebody's high school book that they actually did a play in. So they've got like, there's little papers in it. There's an English paper somebody had to write. Oh, actually maybe they didn't do the play. You know what? They probably used this to write their English paper. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. So yeah, there's like little memorabilia in here that I just found really cute and cool. So this is, okay, so this would have been a test. And it was who spoke the following questions, and they had to answer it based on, oh my gosh, based on the Shakespeare plays. So cool. That's a really interesting idea, like testing whether or not you actually comprehended what you read. So yeah, I got this. I'm actually really looking forward to reading As You Like It. I've heard that it's very entertaining. So yeah, that was pretty much free. That stack's gonna fall over. This one is another one that I don't know if it's gonna be any good. This is Fear of the Dark by Walter Mosley, and again, I got this from the library in their discontinued pile. This was 25 cents. it sounds relatively interesting. I'm excited to see if it's any good or not. Looking at the reviews on Goodreads, it was kind of inconclusive, so I'll probably give it a try and see if it's any good. But again, it was 25 cents. It sounded remotely interesting, and I thought it was a Christian book, but I'm not sure now. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see if that's any good. But so that was 25 cents. And then this one is one that I'm pretty excited about. I've wanted to read this, and I've gotten it from the library I think twice now, and it's had to go back before I could read it. But it's True Devotion by Dee Henderson. I read her O'Malley Family series and loved it. I mean, for the most part, it was really, really good. I really like suspense that's done well, and that's Christian. And a friend, again, recommended this to me. It's the large print edition, so I'm kind of not thrilled about it, but I'm really excited about it. So yeah, it's book 1 of Uncommon Heroes series, and it's called True Devotion. So I'm excited about that. Alrighty, what's next? So this one is actually my mom's book. She got it, but I've been reading it a lot, and it's really good. It's called Devotions for Women by Jill Briscoe. We've become to love Jill Briscoe. We listen to her sermons and teachings online a lot. So good. She's just like the sweetest person ever. And she's English, so she also has this gorgeous accent. So you're just like listening, and what she has to say is just so encouraging and so inspiring and convicting, and it's just really great. So we got her Devotions for Women book, and it's a devotion every day, and I've been reading it kind of sporadically. Like occasionally I'll pick it up if I'm, you know, feeling unmotivated. I'll pick it up and read a day or two, and I really like it. So yes, I would highly recommend Jill Briscoe. Look her up online, listen to her sermons. Really, really great. Last two, I saved my favorites for last. I got Voices from the Titanic by Jim Walker. I'm really excited to read this one. I read the first one, borrowed it from a friend, and knew that I was going to have to buy both eventually. I haven't bought the first one yet, but I bought this one because I'm going to read it. But it's in his Mysteries in Time series. Oh my goodness, like the sequel, the first one was called Murder on the Titanic, and I really, really liked it. Aside from the standpoint that it's in a time period that I'm currently writing in, which was really helpful, it was like on the Titanic, and it just felt kind of old-fashioned to me. I love older books, and I've grown up reading them all my life, and so I loved that just like older, slower feel. Like the plot wasn't like super fast like you find in like modern suspense or mystery books. It was a little bit slower paced, but it was so rich in detail, and I loved that about it. It was so good, and like all the characters, I liked and disliked certain characters, but that like there's a difference between liking a character and then like fangirling about it, or disliking a character and it being like a fangirl dislike, because I don't dislike the character, but I disliked it for the reasons that I didn't like her character, but I liked what she did to the story. Does that make any sense at all? Totally rambling. But Voices from the Titanic, really, really good. The first one was, and I'm really, really excited because, okay, and he gave away, you thought it was gonna end, and then like 2 pages before the book ended, he threw in this huge plot twist and curveball, and all of a sudden you're like, I need the sequel right now. So I'm excited to read it for that reason. Other book, these are actually the last other physical copy I have, is Agent C by Malachi Sear. I'm so not sure how you say his name. This is an indie author. Unfortunately, the book is no longer available, but I'm really excited to read it. I love agent stories and spy stories, and I'm really excited to read this. Yeah, I just love that stuff, so I'm excited about that. Alrighty, so those were all the physical copies of books that I got. I do have a couple of Kindle books that I wanted to mention really quick in this haul because I also bought those. If I could, I would buy all physical copies. The only problem with that is I don't have a ton of money, so I buy occasionally. Well, if they're 99 cents or free, I'll get them on Kindle. So I'm trying to find, okay, just bought this one, A Place Called Lonesome by Jessica Wheaton. Short story. You have to read it. Totally worth whatever I paid for it. It was amazing. So good. And I did the cover for it, designed it. So pretty. It's so good. These are also, like, again, I don't know if I personally paid for these or my sister did. it all comes to my Kindle anyway. The Sentinel by Jamie Foley, looking forward to reading that one. I've seen it a lot on Goodreads, a lot of my friends have read it, so I'm looking forward to reading that. Yes, Fear Has a Name by Creston Mapes, The Crittenden Files. So I'm really excited to read that one. Again, some friends have rated it highly, and I am excited to read it because of that fact. And it's a suspense mystery. Still Falling is a novella by Crystal Walton. I'm not sure if that's going to be any good, but I got that because it was free. Creating Character Arcs by K.M. Weiland. I have followed her website for years, and just really great writing information and encouragement. So I got that book because they had a sale on that one, so I think that one was like 99 cents or something, might have been $1.99. But I started reading it. It's a little brainy for me, but I'll keep reading it and see if I like it. Choices for Max, again, that's another one that I did the cover for, or designed the cover for, but that's by Rebecca A. Morris. I haven't read it yet. I'm looking forward to doing so. Prosperity for Writers by Honore Corden. Yes. It's another like nonfiction that I bought in the same sale. That was 99 cents. Seeking Allah and Finding Jesus. That one also looks great. Again, something else that some friends reviewed and said was great. Shadows in Silk. I'm really looking forward to this one. Again, this is actually set around like the period of the Titanic, 1918. It was after. But I'm really looking forward to this one. Again, it's an old-fashioned historical fiction, so I'm really looking forward to that. That's by Christine Lindsay, and I bought that one this month as well. So I think that's everything for books that I've bought recently. Yeah, I am really excited. I just wish I had more time to read. I really do. But I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm excited to get my new job and save up for more books because there are some really awesome ones coming out this summer. And yeah, so this video is like super long, so I need to go. Hopefully you don't mind watching this and watching me ramble. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, to get more videos like this one and just lifestyle videos. Yeah, hope you're having a wonderful day and God bless. Bye!